Welcome to this video. Let's play bird's opening. So the idea is to take control over the dark squares here in the center, f4 and d4. Okay, he likes to put pressure on the white squares, but if he plays like this, I'm happy to take the center here. And this is indeed very strange and very slow also. There's no need to play a move like a6. It doesn't need to avoid bishop b5. I think I will put the bishop on c4 anyway. So now the idea is to very quickly develop our pieces and try to take use of the lost time here. If I play bishop c4, he might take on e4 with the idea to play d5 afterwards. However, maybe taking here would be good for me. Okay, let's play this. He plays so quick, it doesn't matter anyway. Maybe I can already play bishop f7. The idea is bishop f7. He takes, knight to g5 check, and if he retreats, knight to e6. So the queen needs to go to b8 or c8. How can I proceed afterwards? I mean, queen h5, he will just play g6. Okay, let's castle, and we try to push for f5 here in this position to try to use the f file and also open the diagonal for the white squared bishop here. So the question is if I should develop the bishop here first. But I think that f5 might be already very nice for me. An alternative maybe would be to play knight g5 with the idea to sacrifice here. I want to open up the diagonal for my queen here as well. Yeah, let's play this. I mean, if he takes here, I have the bishop pair. So what about taking here on either e6 or f7? I mean, he weakened the white squares a lot. I can play also maybe queen h5 afterwards. So let's analyze this. Knight e6 first, so he needs to take back. Queen check. King f8. Bishop e6. I'm threatening a mate then on f7. And he will play queen e8 afterwards, right? Yeah, it seems to be the same. If I take here and he takes queen h5 check, it's very similar to this. But maybe I can play f5 also then. Or another idea, what is about just taking here, he takes, and then f5 to open up the f file. Yeah, this looks good. Because he cannot move the pawn because of the pin here. So in another option, maybe taking directly here on e6. If he moves the king to e6, well, I don't have that much of an attack. Okay, so let's open up the f file. This looks very tempting. And now again I'm threatening to play queen h5. He then needs to retreat, and then I can take here with a double check. Okay, now I can just take here. So double check again, and the king is yeah, in the open field, so to say. Where is the checkmate? Let's take here. Bishop f4 later on, so I get all my pieces on board. Knight to e4. Then he has king, but this looks like he needs to walk with the king right into into my army. So he just moves into this. Okay. Queen f7. So he doesn't have any squares now for the king here. What about this move? Yeah. Nice. So yeah, the poor king of black was just very, very lonely in the center of the board, and this is usually not a very good sign for black. So yeah, whenever you have the opportunity to force your opponent to move the king into the center in the middle game, you should try to do it. And as you could see in this game, it really didn't matter if I have a rook here even on a1. I could sacrifice a rook even, because all these pieces here, they don't play in the game. The king is alone. There's no one else protecting the king, and yeah, so here, I mean, it's true that I'm a piece down now, but my pieces are aiming at the enemy's king. So the bishop here, the rook is now that becomes an open file, the f file, and here these pieces, they don't play. So yeah, watch out for this idea. Thanks a lot.